Listen, most people think confidence comes from being loud, fearless, or getting constant approval from others. But that's a lie. Because in today's world, the people who look confident are often the ones who are terrified on the inside. Terrified of being judged, ignored, or not liked enough. And the crazy part? The more they try to look confident, the more insecure they become. What if I told you? Confidence has nothing to do with being fearless, and everything to do with being dangerous in the right way? See, Machiavelli taught something shocking to kings and leaders centuries ago, and it applies even more to us today. The most confident people don't seek confidence, they create power. That flips everything we were taught growing up. Confidence isn't a mood, a personality trait, or some magical belief in yourself. It's something you build. And when you understand how Machiavelli saw confidence, you'll realize that the reason you feel insecure isn't because you're weak, but because you were trained to think about confidence the wrong way. So in this video, I'm going to show you how real confidence is built, not by pretending, not by forcing positivity, but by using the same psychological principles that shaped powerful leaders throughout history. And once you understand them, you'll never see confidence the same way again. So here's the truth most people never realize until it's too late. Confidence isn't something you feel first, it's something you earn first. And Machiavelli understood this better than anyone. People hear his name and instantly think manipulation or cruelty, but that's because they never actually read his work. Machiavelli wasn't teaching people to be evil. He was teaching them how to survive in a world full of judgment, competition, and pressure. He believed that a person becomes confident not by trying to be liked, but by becoming someone who cannot be ignored. And that's exactly what this video is about. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to break down 5 Machiavellian principles of confidence. The exact mindset powerful leaders used centuries ago, adapted for modern life, relationships, career, business, and social environments. By the end of this video, you won't just understand confidence. You'll know how to build it from scratch, step by step, whether you're introverted or extroverted, quiet or outspoken, experienced or just starting out. And just a warning, some of these ideas will challenge what you've been taught your entire life. But if you're tired of fake confidence, fake positivity, and fake self-love, this is the video that will finally make everything make sense. Let's start with the first principle. And this is where most people destroy their confidence without even realizing it. Principle 1. Confidence comes from competence, not affirmations. If you've ever tried to be more confident by repeating affirmations, hyping yourself up, telling yourself, I can do this, and it still didn't work, it's not because something is wrong with you. It's because you were given the wrong formula. Machiavelli believed something brutally honest. A man earns respect not by what he says, but by what he can actually do. In other words, you don't become confident by believing you can do something. You become confident by proving you can. Think about it. The guy who's done 200 push-ups in his life doesn't need motivation to do the 200 first, because his body has already shown him he can. A skilled communicator doesn't need affirmations before a meeting, because they've already built the skill of speaking clearly. A person who's practiced a craft doesn't need to pretend they're capable, because they are capable. Confidence follows this sequence every single time. Backhand index pointing right action, improvement, evidence, confidence. Most people try to skip straight to confidence without taking action. They want the feeling before the facts. But the mind isn't stupid, it knows when you're lying to yourself. And here's the painful part. Every time you say, I'll do it later. Every time you avoid discomfort. Every time you choose convenience over progress. Your brain learns a message. I can't count on myself. That's where insecurity is born. But here's the good news. The opposite is also true. Every time you take action, even small action, your brain learns. I can rely on myself. I am becoming better. That is the foundation of real confidence. It doesn't matter whether it's fitness, communication, studying, career, business, or learning a new skill. The moment you start building competence, confidence starts chasing you. But here's the twist. A lot of people do improve. They do become more skilled, and yet they still don't feel confident. Why? Because they break the next Machiavellian rule, and this one destroys more confidence than anything else. Principle 2. Do not ask for approval. You can become skilled. You can improve. You can work harder than everyone around you. But the moment you start chasing approval, your confidence collapses. Machiavelli warned leaders of this centuries ago. A man loses respect the moment he asks for it. Meaning, the second you start worrying, do they like me? Do they approve of me? Am I good enough in their eyes? You hand your power to other people. And this is where most confident-looking people secretly break. They're not confident, they're addicted to applause. They feel good only when someone praises them. They feel valuable only when someone agrees with them. They feel attractive only when someone desires them. Their self-worth lives outside their body. Think about how this plays out in real life. You post something on social media, you don't get enough likes, mood drops. You speak in a group and someone disagrees, you spiral. You do something you're proud of, but no one notices, suddenly it doesn't feel worthy. That is not confidence. That is dependency. True confidence is doing what's right for your life, not what gets applause. And when you stop asking for approval, something surprising happens. People start giving it to you anyway. Because independence is attractive. Self-respect is magnetic. Being grounded in your own decisions makes people trust you more. But let's be real. The moment you stop chasing validation, some people will dislike you. Some will question you. Some will feel threatened by your strength. So here's the next big question. How do you handle the judgment, the criticism, the dislike, without losing your confidence? That's where Machiavelli gives his most strategic and most misunderstood lesson. Principle 3. Control your image, not their opinion. Here's a hard truth. You can't control what people think of you, but you can control what they see. Machiavelli understood something powerful about human psychology. People don't judge you based on your thoughts or your intentions. They judge you based on your presentation. Confidence isn't just an inner feeling. It's a signal you send to the world. Watch how this works in real life. A slouched posture, nervous fidgeting, apologetic tone. People read it instantly as uncertainty. But a calm voice, steady eye contact, controlled gestures, and deliberate pauses. People instinctively read it as power. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room to be respected. You only have to appear like someone who knows their value. That's what controlling your image means. The clothes you wear, the way you walk, the boundaries you set, the way you respond under pressure, the tone you use when you speak. All of these tell people who you are before you say a single word. Think of a job interview. Two candidates may have the same skills, but the one who looks calm, structured, and unfazed gets the offer. Think of social interaction. The person who listens calmly and speaks with intention is automatically treated as the leader. Think of negotiation. The person who doesn't rush, doesn't over-explain, and doesn't fear silence is instantly taken seriously. Because confidence doesn't just live in you. Confidence lives in the eyes of others. And here's the best part. You don't need to feel fully confident to project confidence. If your image is strong, your mind eventually follows. But there is a deeper level of confidence. One most people never reach because it requires something very uncomfortable. Being okay with being disliked. And without that, your confidence will always have a limit. Principle 4. Be willing to be disliked. This is the part that separates temporary confidence from unbreakable confidence. Because here's the psychological trap most people live in. They want to be respected, but they also want to be liked by everyone. That will never happen. Machiavelli said it simply. Trying to be loved makes you weak. Being respected makes you strong. When you are afraid of being disliked, you automatically avoid confrontation. Stay silent when you should speak. Say yes when you want to say no. Accept disrespect to keep the peace. Shrink yourself to avoid attention. And every time you do that, you betray yourself. You teach your mind. Other people's comfort matters more than my self-respect. And that belief is the deepest enemy of confidence. True confidence begins the moment you decide, I'd rather be respected than liked. That doesn't mean being rude, arrogant, or cold. It simply means you stop apologizing for having boundaries. Examples of confident discomfort. Saying no without guilt. Saying, I disagree without fear. Walking away from disrespect. Ending conversations that drain you. Not explaining yourself to everyone. Some people will dislike you, yes. Some people will gossip, yes. Some people will call you selfish, yes. But look closely at who gets upset when you set boundaries. It's always the people who benefited from you having none. And the moment you stop shaping your life around earning approval, you gain something far more powerful. Self-trust. You start to become a person who believes, if I lose someone because I respected myself, then it wasn't a loss. That mindset is rare. And when you have it, people treat you differently. They may not say it out loud, but they know. You cannot be controlled. But we're not done yet. Because even if you build competence, reject approval seeking, control your image, and accept being disliked, your confidence can still crumble if life hits you hard, unless you master one final principle. And this one is the most powerful of all. Principle 5. Always believe you can adapt. Most people think confidence means, I know everything will go right. But Machiavelli would say that's not confidence. That's delusion. Real confidence is something very different. Even if things go wrong, I will handle it. It's not built on certainty. It's built on adaptability. Machiavelli believed that the most secure person isn't the one with the easiest life, but the one who is prepared for life to change. Because when you depend on comfort, routine, stability, the moment life shifts, your confidence collapses. But when you build the belief that you can adapt, that you can learn, adjust, rebuild, grow, then no situation can truly break you. Think about it. You don't fear losing a job if you believe you can learn new skills. You don't fear rejection if you believe you can meet new people. You don't fear failure if you believe you can try again. You don't fear the unknown if you trust your ability to figure things out. Confidence becomes identity, not emotion. The inner voice changes from, I hope nothing goes wrong, to, even if everything goes wrong, I will rise again. And once that belief enters your personality, you stop hesitating. You stop doubting. You stop waiting. You become calm in uncertainty, dangerous in chaos, unshakable under pressure. That is the final stage of confidence. Not the ability to avoid difficulty, but the ability to face anything without losing yourself. And now that we've explored the 5 Machiavellian laws of confidence, there's one sentence that captures everything you've learned. And if you remember it for the rest of your life, your confidence will never disappear. So let's bring everything together. Confidence was never about being loud, never about being fearless, never about convincing other people to believe in you. Confidence is the quiet strength of someone who knows, I have built competence. I don't need approval to choose my path. I control the image I project to the world. I am willing to be disliked to protect my self-respect. And no matter what happens, I can adapt. When you combine those 5 things, something powerful happens. You stop chasing confidence, and confidence starts chasing you. Not because you talk big, not because you're perfect, not because everyone likes you, but because you live in a way that cannot be shaken. If there is one sentence I want you to remember from this video, it's this. You don't need to prove your confidence, you need to live it. When you do that, people will feel it. Your relationships will change. Your career will change. Your self-identity will change. Because confidence isn't a performance. It's a lifestyle. And from today forward, you have everything you need to build it.